Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Pooja at A Book by the Window. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are reading good. On this channel, we talk about books. There is also a main channel that is linked in the description box below. And I would really like it if you can subscribe to both the channels. If you're only a reader, you can follow me here. But if you're into growth, motivation stuff, and you want to know more about my journey here and in personal life, I would recommend go to my main channel. The link is in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So as I talk about books a lot, I also often get this question, how many books do I own? Or all of the books that are shown in the videos belong to me? The answer is yes, because that's how I am shooting them. But most of those videos are from my time back in India, and that is where the major stash of my books resides now. I got into a habit of buying a lot of books around the time I was in Bangalore, and that's when I built up a lot of collection. As I moved cities, it became really difficult for me to, keep bringing them wherever I was going. So for now, I moved them to my parents' house. But wherever you go, you do kind of miss your books. And that is the reason why I brought some of those books with me to California. That is where I live now. And I'm also intending to start investing more on buying some books now. I have mostly started just borrowing from libraries because that is a really good way to keep recycling books and not having to spend a lot of money. But I would still like to have some collection of my own because that's how I feel safe in a house. And with that intention, I am going to just have this little chat about all the books that I have here in my apartment in California. It's going to be a bit of a long video because even though I thought I did not bring a lot of the books, I do see in the two shelves that I have set up now, I do see there's gonna be a lot of books, and I will also talk about where I procured them or at what point in my life I got them and have I been able to read them or not, all of the stuff. So I'd recommend get a cup of tea or any other beverage and we'll get into the video soon. First lot is these books that I got from little free libraries around my neighborhood. So the concept of little free libraries is mostly like anyone who doesn't need those books anymore, they would just put it in a little shed or box around the street, and people who wanna take that book, they can check out, and they can also leave another book that they think that they don't need in their house anymore. So I really like that concept. The concept also exists in London, so I was able to get some of the books while I was there. When I was leaving my apartment in London, I actually just donated all of my books to the little library around my place, and I hope they got a better home, they got a good home. That is really amazing. I have only been able to get some of them because I already have a lot of books in my home, and sometimes I have been lucky in getting a lot of popular books and sometimes I have not. But there are only 6 books, so I thought I'll just get them out of the way and then I can talk about the books that I actually bought. The very first book that I got from a little library was this, Where the Crawdads Sing, and it's a very famous, very popular book. Oh, I have all of these clothing tags in my books. This is a problem, libas. I don't know what I am doing, but I was very surprised that I got such a good copy of this book around Palo Alto. They have a very nice neighborhood, and I was just walking around with my partner there the first time I came here, and I was surprised I got this book and I had to bring it home. I also got this book from the same box, and look at this. I have a lot of clothing tags in all my books. I don't know when I'll be able to read them, but oh, there's some other bookmark that someone have left it here. Hey, that's kind of nice. I never checked it out. So this is these two I got for the first time, and then I don't know, around the time that I was running around my neighborhood, I found the first little library box around where I'm staying now, and this was the book that I got from there. It's called The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBurt. I don't know what this book is about, but I was very curious by the cover, so I got it home. The very recent finds that I have been able to procure and I'm very excited about is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini and A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. Both of these books I have read and they are a favorite. I don't have them here, and because I was able to see that no one wants them, I got them home and I want to reread them. I can also give it to some of my friends who happen to read and they keep asking for books that they want to read. I can just hand them over to them and share a thought, and we can talk about these books later. The last one that I have not read, and I got it from one of my runs. When I run, I'm also checking out these little libraries now, which is very cool, and that gets me excited because it's kind of an exertion that I'm doing. So this is Tina Fey's Bossy Pants. It's a very popular book. It is tainted as a self-help book, but it is actually her biography, I think. But nevertheless, I wanted to really read it. So when I got this, I had to bring it home. So these are total 6 books that I got from little libraries around my place. And now let's get into my bookshelf that I have here. I have books on this bookshelf in no particular order, and a little backstory about this bookshelf. This was one of the first pieces of furniture that we got in this house, and I got this from Facebook Marketplace. It is not a very fancy or sturdy bookshelf, but it was only for $10, and I've also been able to fill in the marks that it had, and I like to call it my little treasure, because when we brought it home, and my husband was really against it because he thought it's not pretty nice and I can afford to get a better bookshelf. But when we brought it here, it fit right in. Everyone who comes to our apartment asks about this bookshelf, and it's right in front of the door, and it just completes our house so much. So I love this bookshelf to pieces. I also have this little, evil eye trinket here because I believe in Nazar a bit, and I've put it here, right here, so that no one put Nazar on my books. I'm at my home, right? So I'll go over from the top shelf, and I can also explain if I have read that book, if I have not read that book, and if I haven't, what was my thought process while I was buying that book. So in the top shelf, we have these 4 books. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I have not read it, but I got this from Bookworm. There's still this tag here, and this was just for $95. So it's a pretty sweet copy. I like old books. I like second-hand books. So I got this one, and then Lay on the Offbeat. I guess I got this from a sale on Flipkart very, very long time before. I guess it was 5 years back. And In Other Words by Jhumpa Lahiri. It's one of my favorite books. I have read it, I have written in it, it is my holy grail, so that's that. Another one by Jhumpa Lahiri is Unaccustomed Earth, another one of my favorite book. So I brought it here from India, and it's been so long I read this book, and I think it's time to read it again, if only I can find some time. And then this is Margaret Atwood, The Robber Bride. I happen to like her Handmaid's Tale, who doesn't? So I got this from Bookworm again. This was a second-hand copy. This is the tag, and I haven't been able to read it, but someday I will. Okay, moving on to the first shelf. I have little things here, a candle, a pine cone that I found on the road. Okay, my books are just gone. And this is a painting that my sister made, so I brought it here because I like to remember her. But let's get into the books that I have here. Okay, 2 journals, books, copies that I have just to keep notes. And then first book is Catch-22. I haven't read it. Again, I have so many things in my books. This is a tag from this is the ticket from the Vatican Museum, and I have other things from my trip to Amsterdam. I need to make a box of these things, but I just keep them in a book. I've been meaning to read this one, haven't been able to. That's okay. Then this is Mother of 1084 by Mahashweta Devi. So I've only read some of her stories when I was a kid and they were in my curriculum, but I did try to read 10 pages of it. I haven't had the time to complete it. Maybe I'll put it in my TBR very soon and you'll see me talk about it a lot. Then I have this book. This is not a book that I own. This is my husband's book. Someone gifted him this one and I've kept it in our bookshelf. Then I got Eating Wars by Anita Nair. Got this from Amazon or Flipkart back in India. And when I'm in India, I try to procure all of these copies of Indian literature. They are very expensive here and I buy them there. And if I have some space in my baggage, which I usually do, I would just get these books. So this one is what I chose to get here. And then the last one, it's not the last one, but it's Salman Rushdie, The Golden House. Again, I haven't been able to read it, but I will. And I have found a card that my partner had given me at some point in our relationship, and I have kept it safe here. Okay. This was this half of the first row, and now we move on to the second half. This one is Adichie Chinawa, Things Fall Apart. Actually, this was a gifted copy from Bria. When I was on Bookstagram, I made friends with a few people, and when I was in Delhi meeting her, she got me this book, which is pretty cool, and I still remember her whenever I look at this book. And then this is Stephen King, The Shining. Haven't been able to read any Stephen King novel ever in my life. This has to change, so I bought this book from Flipkart some time back. By some time, I mean I always used to buy these books around 5 years ago when I was in Bangalore. And after that, after I saw that I have a lot of books lying around, which I am not reading, I stopped buying a lot of books. So it's from that time. I've seen the movie, by the way. And then this is Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. This one I bought in London from one of the bookstore visits. Back in London, I wouldn't buy a lot of books, but if I'm going to any bookstore and there is something that I really like and I've seen a lot of people read it, I would just get it. So I got this one. Again, Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway. This book I got from Inverness. I went on a little trip with my sister to the furthermost point in Scotland, and this library that there was, I forgot its name. It's a very special library and it's floor to ceiling just covered in books. So I had to get something, and I also have a postcard from that place. Maybe that would have its name. It's called Leakey's Bookshop. And look at it, they have a picture. That's how it actually looks. It looks so much prettier than what it is there, but I got this from there because you have to remember, right? You went there. And then Prem Kabutar by Manav Kaul, bought it from Amazon. Theek Tumhare Piche, Manav Kaul. I think Dashni gifted me all of these books at some point. And Milkman by Anna Burns. I had one copy that I found in London, also in one of these little libraries, but I remember that I bought it too from Amazon at some point, so I have that one with me now. I'm already so tired from the talking, but I barely scratched the surface. So let's move on to the second shelf. I also have these small things that I like to decorate my space with. It's a little candle, and there's this card that my previous roommate sent me when she was visiting Florida, and something that I got from somewhere, and this is a little reader statue I'd like to put here. This is a flag that Dashni gifted me. It's actually really cool. If you are able to look at it, it is called Ghar, A Book by the Window, and I just really love him for these things. And okay, we'll put a little person down here. Okay, and oh my god, there are a lot of books. Let's get from here. Let's start from here. Theek Tumhare Piche by Manav Kaul. This book I have not read. Okay. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of postcards and other things. I don't know why I don't want to open this book. Otherwise everything will spill. Seasons of Flight, I think it was gifted to me by someone. Oh no, I bought this one, but I had another one by Manushi Thapa that was gifted to me. And another one, Stephen King on Writing. Dashni gifted me this one. Little Fireflies Everywhere, I bought this one for myself. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it has all the 5 parts. I've read the first part, but it was a borrowed book from someone else. I am going to read this one at some point. I haven't read it. And then Ishmash Jugaad, Lifting the Veil. Haven't been able to even open it. You can see they're still in packages. You will find me still keeping these packages because I believe I move so much and I carry my books. So up until I'm ready to read them, I don't open them. And that's kind of like a thing that Indians do, right? Moving on to the other half. This is going to be a bigger chunk, so please bear with me. The Martian by Andy Weir. I bought this for myself. Haven't been able to read it. The Rosie Project. The person at Bookworm recommended this one to me. So it is a second-hand copy. I got it from my last visit to Bookworm. That was the day when I was leaving Bangalore and I did a visit and I got a few books. So one of them is this one. And The House of Clay and Water by Faika Mansab. Got it from Amazon. Haven't been able to read it. Then Half of a Yellow Sun, bought this from Amazon, haven't been able to read it. This one, The Secret History by Donna Tartt, it's such a pretty copy. I got this from the Dawn Bookstore. The Dawn Bookstore at Marylebone Street, London. I've been able to go there only once and I had to get a copy. I also have one of their tote bags. I guess I did get that. So it was a perfect purchase. And then I have Jenny Lawson's Broken that Dashni gifted me. It is a book on mental health. Haven't been able to read it. Thankfully, I'm in no hurry to read it too. So I will get to it sometimes. And then I have The Pearl That Broke Its Shell by Nadia Hashimi. Another one of the book that I bought when I was buying books. Ants Among Elephant by Sujata Gilda. I have only read like first 10 pages and then I moved on to some other book. But that day will come that I'll be able to read it. And then The Sir Kay by Madeline Miller. Very popular book. Author of The Song of Achilles as well. I have this really pretty paperback, gilded copy, and I haven't been able to read it. So from all of these books, you can see that there's a mix of popular books plus books that are more by Indian authors of South Asian descent, because I really like reading those stories and I don't get them where I live outside of India all the time. So it's just my chance to bag them. All of the books in this shelf is done. This one is for personal items, but I'm gonna show a little cool thing that I got. One of the Secret Santa balls, where my friend sent me this. It's a whole stack of London postcards. Look at this, can I show? Yeah. So it has around 150-100 postcards and I can send them to whoever I like. And look at this copy. One of them is this and they are in cartoon format. I like postcards and I like selecting them. I like sending them. I haven't been able to send a lot of them to my friends as I intended to, but I don't know, someday things will change. 3 more books that I see lying around our TV cabinet are these ones. Kafka on the Shore by Murakami. This is my favorite book, so I have to bring it with me wherever I go. This one, I don't know how to pronounce it. It is a French book. Again, I got this from Bookworm because I thought it is a very aesthetic book and it is one of those Penguin collections. I don't know if I'll ever be able to read it, but it certainly looks good for the aesthetic. And this one is Tolstoy's Anna Karenina, a very thick copy. Haven't been able to read it, but I happen to have 2 copies of it now because someone gifted it to me. One of them, someone gifted it to me when I was leaving my first workplace. And this second one I got from Bookworm also without realizing that I already have it at home. The more the merrier, it's fine. So this bookshelf is the newest addition to our house, and the last one I promised. There are only a few books on this one because that's all the books that I have here. I forgot that I was supposed to count all the books, but now we are past that point, so it's okay. Let me just get into whatever books I have kept here. First one is Jasmine Days. What a pretty cover, what a pretty copy. This was the JCB Prize for Literature winner for 2018, and around the same time I really wanted to get this book for myself, so I did. And the second book is Date Samadhi. This is in Hindi, you would also know it from the English translation, Tomb of Sand. It went on to win the Booker Prize very recently, the only book in Hindi that has won that. So I had to get that one, right? Moving on, Alice Walker, Anything We Love Can Be Saved. This is another second-hand copy I got from Bookworm, and I have read Alice Walker, The Color Purple before, so I was intrigued and I really like the title. Again, I don't know why I have so many things in my books randomly. So this is one. Then I had A Vindication of Rights of Women. I got this in a sale from Flipkart because I really was into femlit around the time. I haven't been able to read it yet. I have Thinking Fast and Slow. I don't think if I am too much into self-help books anymore. I bought it a long time ago, so maybe I would just read it to understand what the hype is about. Then I have Mulk Raj Anand Kuli. I have read it a little bit, but because I've always heard about this book, I really wanted to get this one, and I got this from Flipkart or Amazon, either of the two. I don't remember, but probably Amazon. And then I have this copy of A Little Life. I bought this one in London, as I remember. Already read 300 pages of it. It is a bit of a triggering book for me, so when I was reading it, I could only go till this point, and after that I had to drop it for a bit, thinking that I am going to get to it when I get to it, but that point has not happened. Do you also get into these reading slumps, or do you have these rives with books where you know that you were enjoying the book, but for some reason there was another book that came into your radar and you just started reading that one, and the first one just was completely abandoned? I have been doing this a lot, but also because I am making these videos and coming up with reviews, I have been able to read more. So on that note, if you want me to read A Little Life again and come up with a review soon, do kind of like a read along, etc., or a reading challenge, do let me know in the comment section below. I will happily take up on it. I will happily just give up on all my responsibilities and get to it. The only two books on the last shelf are Frederick Backman, Anxious People. Darshni gifted this book to me. And what do we have here? I have a lot of bookmarks from Yosemite that we thought we'll gift our friends and family. Haven't been able to read this book. And the last one is Crime and Punishment. Very popular classic. Very pretty book. My friends at my first job again gifted me this book when I was leaving, and it was such a sweet gesture now that I think about it. It was such a long time back, and I can't remember if I ever reciprocated it the way they did, but it did help me move on, and I still remember those people time and again. That's it. You have it. I don't know if this video was fun or exciting, or you found it boring. I don't know. But I did my best in explaining whatever books I have here. If ever, whenever I'm going to India, I have around 300 books there. So I don't know how we'll get to a video like that. But I'll try making a video for that. And maybe we'll have some updated version of what books I have in California. Once I get more books in this apartment, I am getting into this zone now, because I want to fill this house with as many books as I can. I didn't show the books that I have from my library right now because they are not in my collection. Anyhow, I would like to know from you what books that you have in your collection. How do you get them? Do you get them by buying, or do you borrow it from your friends, or you have some other kind of ways to procure it? Let me know in the comment section below how you like the video, and do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friend. I will see you guys next time in another fun video. Till then, happy reading.